Hello everyone. I made a video earlier. I was trying to sum up everything, a lot of things from, what's happened with myself and the whole process that, we've been seeing on YouTube and with the brethren. And, it's like, there's so much, and I didn't have the video on. I think I pushed pause at one point and I sat there and said what I wanted to say, and then didn't even have it. I was very upset. But again, so much. And I watched a video, a comment of Barbara, and got my thoughts there. And then I just watched another video where they're taking some child away, and you just get so many thoughts, But I had, I was wanting to sum up so I can just start slowly putting things out. I mean, the world, they're still chasing after. They're still trying to figure it all out, looking for, what's already begun and happened in us. And, we are at, we're all at different levels, different stages of the work. And, and we all do our part. And none of this was our work. I said it so clearly and everything, but I'm just gonna, I just want to put out one because I got things I need to take care of today. I've been just gathering my thoughts these last days, and, since the court, and, just everything is in view. And we are ready now. While the world still hasn't, sitting in darkness, and, we have been prepared. Now, each of us, it's time for us to do what our vessels have been made able to do. While they're still, I'm going to try to explain that more fully too, because they're still trying to figure out, and it's all been sorted in us now. And each of us who have this work done, who have been prepared, now it's for us to do what is our part, to use all that's been given to us in every way in our life, to be lights in the world in every way. I know that's kind of chopped up, but it's like I have so many thoughts right now. But now it's together. I am together when I am ready to come and speak. And it's just so much. And, I know the brethren are starting to, it's comprehending all things gathered together. You see, you're no longer divided. You see rightly, and there's just no more doubts. There's, and the things you don't know, you might not understand everything tomorrow, but it's not what it is. You are whole within. You are made whole. You're not, no longer double, no longer doubting. You know the assurity. You have the assurity. And the world don't know what we're speaking of because they have been against the work. Some not against, though. There's there's a difference between those who are actually opposing, and no matter, and have sit here for years and still, I don't understand those. I don't yet understand the ones who just refuse. And I know it's partly, it's more than just the indoctrination, it is selfishness. And see, the selfish and the one puffed up, you can't receive, you can't make it here because you won't, because yourself is against everything that it takes to allow the work in you. The things I speak not of my own. I speak not through my own power. None of this. All this was given to me. That was never our work. But now it is our work because we have been prepared to do the work and to speak the word. And I don't know how much that made sense. I have to start. For each of us who have this work, you do your part now. And before where it was hard to speak some things because you knew how others would take it, and Now that don't matter anymore, because you're through the assurity that gives you the assurance and the boldness. You have no doubt in yourself, so it doesn't, and you know what it's about. You know the work, so it's just so, it's just, this is salvation, and we are witness to salvation, because the salvation has happened within us, and there's more to salvation. Just the vessel is being prepared. There's still work to be done, but it's through the Spirit, through what's given to us, that it's not our strength. It's we was made able. And I know my part now. I said some things in this last video that I really wanted to post, where I see, through what was shown to me, even in my vision, that I now understand. In 2011, when my revelation began, seeing who I thought was lively, and then another and that I didn't recognize, but I know there's still things concerning that vision I need to understand. But there's certain things I understand, what the meaning of these other women with me. I understand now it's what my part was, what her part was, what this part was. We each have a part. But this, what was given to me in 2011 and what's happened with me these years, was for what my part is. And now I recognize what these other parts are that I saw. It's all one Spirit working, but we each have a part in our labor, our work. And this will all make sense, because I am ready to give my testimony and speak what it is that, it's just so much more than, most of my videos have been to help the faith, to lift up the brethren, to exhort the brethren. Yeah, I don't teach. I testify. I bear witness to what has been given to me, to what myself has seen and been given. And through my experience, and when I bear witness, that strengthens others who have experienced the same things, or some of them are going through the same things. This is just a mighty great work that, I am just one vessel in this work. But I understand what my part is, and what I have been doing these years, and what I will continue to do. All these things will be fulfilled fully. Just as is written, my word will not fail. It will fulfill the thing in which I had sent it. That was one of the things I held on even from the beginning, many years ago when I first heard. Because I knew that when you have that, that's that first assurance when you experience the Spirit. When that seed was first sown in me. When that faith was first given. I had faith as a child, but that's when the Spirit was made known to me. And it was that faith that, because of what I heard then, I knew that I would be brought through. Because the Word can't lie. The one that promised me couldn't lie. And it was never about myself. It was, I believe, what was told to me. And just getting off a little bit. Those who have set to the seal that God is true, you have this first work done when you first hear. And I knew I received that word. So I knew if that word, as long as that word was true, it would accomplish in me. I knew it was given to me. So I knew that same word that was given to me would see me through, and it has. And now I understand. And even through all this troubling, that was all to make you able to see. It is just, there's no words, I'm going to try to, I don't have to try, I'm going. It's time for me to speak. And You know, I know I'm just taking a quick, because I've been gathering a couple days after court. Steve thought, oh, she's going to get all this stuff together in the house, but I had to take a few days to, you know, I just, so much grounding in these days. You know, I am established, and these, just even yesterday when it all was clear to me. And but now, I just, I'm going to go ahead and go for now, because I'm getting a little off. But I'm not off. I just got so much that I don't, I want to share now. But it was not me that's going to do it. It's just, the same one that began the work, that done the work, will accomplish these things. I have no worry that all this will not be fulfilled. And I know it was all for our good. And I hope you can take something from what I just said. I'm just, I have many things to say. I love you all. Bye for now.